Archer Aviation complete Covington, Georgia factory. Is this good or bad news? Hi guys. So we got the news around the completion of Archer Aviation's Covington, Georgia manufacturing facility, and they are calling this facility ARC. But I've got a nice one for us investors. I've created both a bull and a bear case for this facility's completion, and I want you to leave your comments below whether you're bullish or bearish on this facility. But before we start, in a few days time, I will only be promoting my videos to subscribers only. So if you want to stay up to date with everything eVTOL, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as if not, you'll be seeing less of me in race. Right guys, I always start with the bulls, so let's get it out of the way early today, and let's start with the bears so we can end the video on a good note. So we're going to first jump into a bear case for Archer Aviation's new Covington, Georgia facility. Despite the optimism surrounding Archer Aviation's new manufacturing facility, there are several risks and challenges that investors should consider. The first and perhaps the most significant is the regulatory landscape. While Archer has received its certificate of occupancy, the FAA certification for eVTOL aircraft remains a complex and time-consuming process. Any delay in this certification could push back production timelines and market entry, affecting cash flow and confidence for the investors. The technology itself, while innovative, involves uncharted territory in commercial aviation. The Midnight aircraft's design for rapid back-to-back flights involves unique engineering challenges, especially in terms of safety, battery life, and maintenance. If these technical aspects are not flawlessly executed, the repercussions could be severe, including potential safety issues that could damage the brand and lead to costly recalls or redesigns. From a financial standpoint, the cost of scaling up production can be immense. Even with this facility now complete, the ongoing costs of tooling, labour and raw materials will require substantial capital. If Archer fails to secure additional funding, or if the market for eVTOLs develops slower than anticipated, the company could face liquidity issues. The planned production rate of 2 aircraft per month might also be overly optimistic if demand does not meet projections, or if there are unforeseen production hurdles. Market acceptance is another critical variable. While there's clear interest in urban air mobility, consumer trust in new mode of transport needs to be built from scratch. Public perception of safety, the cost of the flights, and the actual utility versus traditional transport options like cars or public transit will determine market uptake. In the early stages, without a robust user base, Archer might struggle to achieve economies of scale, impacting profitability. The competitive landscape is also heating up, with multiple players vying for a slice of the urban air mobility market. Companies like Joby Aviation, and even Lilium, and if you're worried about Lilium, watch Reese's last video, are advancing in the manufacturing capabilities and could also potentially outpace Archer in terms of market entry or technology innovation. This competition could lead to price wars or necessity for significant marketing spend to capture market share, both of which could erode profit margins. The reliance on partnerships, particularly with Stellantis, introduces risk related to dependency. Should there be any fallout in this relationship, it could disrupt production capabilities or terms of technology sharing and manufacturing know-how, which are crucial for Archer's success. Environmental concerns also loom large. While eVTOLs are touted for lower emission profile compared to traditional aircraft, the environmental impact of battery production, disposal, and the actual energy consumption in flight operations need to be managed carefully to maintain the green credentials that are part of the value proposition to investors and consumers alike. Now let's get to the bull case. Archer Aviation's completion of its high-volume manufacturing facility in Covington, Georgia marks a significant milestone, not just for the company, but for the broader electric vertical takeoff and landing industry. This 400,000 square foot facility named ARC is poised to become the epicenter of innovation for urban air mobility solutions, particularly with those focusing on producing the Midnight aircraft designed for rapid back-to-back city flights. First and foremost, the operational readiness of ARC signals Archer's transition from developmental phase to a production-orientated entity. This shift is critical for investors as it demonstrates a tangible process towards commercialization. With the certificate of occupancy now in hand, Archer Aviation can begin the physical setup of manufacturing lines, which includes tooling loading, which sets the stage for production to commence in early 2025. This is a key indicator of operational efficiency and readiness, offering a clear path to revenue generation from product sales. The strategic location of the factory adjacent to Covington Municipal Airport provides immediate access to testing grounds, which could streamline the certification process with the FAA. This adjacency can significantly reduce logistical costs and time, enhancing the speed at which Archer can get products to market. The planned production to ramp up to 2 aircraft per month by the end of 2025 showcases a realistic yet ambitious growth trajectory. This gradual scaling allows for quality control and market adaptation without overwhelming the eVTOL market, potentially ensuring higher initial product quality and customer satisfaction. From a financial perspective, this facility and its capabilities could unlock significant funding opportunities. Investors are more often inclined to invest in companies that are not only showing technological promise, but also the ability to execute on a business level. The existence of a large-scale manufacturing site ready for production would catalyse further investment through equity financing, debt offerings, or even partnerships and contracts with urban mobility services. Additionally, the partnership with Stellantis, a major automotive manufacturer, provides Archer with deep manufacturing expertise and potential access to a broader supply chain and distribution network. This collaboration is a testament to the confidence industry leaders have in Archer's technology and business model, further reducing the perceived risks to investors. On the market demand side, the growing interest in sustainable transport solutions, particularly in congested cities, positions Archer favourably. The Midnight aircraft could tap into a burgeoning market for short-haul urban air travel, offering quicker, cleaner alternative to traditional ground transport, which aligns with the global sustainability goals and urban planning trends. Then for the job creation aspect, potentially over 1,000 jobs in the local community adds a layer of community support and political goodwill, which translate into regulatory ease and local incentives, further bolstering Archer's operational capabilities. While the new facility in Covington represents a bold step forward for Archer Aviation, I think the pivot towards defensive deals and the creation of Archer Defence is a show of strength for the company. Let's go to this next video and we'll discuss everything we need to know about Archer Defence.